Love, an intense feeling of deep affection. On the other hand, jihad, the spiritual struggle within oneself against sin. These are the most powerful words existing on earth. But if I join these two words, these will create one of the biggest controversy of our country. Namaste, I am Advocate Saroj Thakur. Today I will talk about the laws related to love jihad. Love jihad or Romeo jihad is a Islamophobic conspiracy theory alleging that Muslim men target women belonging to non-Muslim community for the conversion to Islam by feigning love. The concept came to national attention in India in 2009 when alleged conversion first took place in Kerala, then subsequently took place in Karnataka. Modern love jihad conspiracy has its roots in colonial India. In 1924, one Muslim bureaucrat in Kanpur was accused of abducting and seducing a Hindu girl for converting her into Islam. Marriage for the sheer purpose of converting a religion from one to another will be declared null and void and will be punishable. Forceful religious conversion will also be punishable. Mass conversion will be punishable. But if someone wants to change his or her religion after marriage, then he or she has to submit an application to district magistrate. Though there have been anti-conversion laws already in India since 1967, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand were the first among the category who actually introduced laws related to marriages. Uttarakhand's Freedom of Religion Act 2018 prohibits conversion by misrepresentation, fraud or force, etc. Its punishment ranges from the jail term of from 1 year to 5 years, which makes it a non-bailable offence. And Himachal Pradesh also has passed the similar law in 2019. Who can convert and how can people convert under the new law passed in Uttar Pradesh? So whosoever wants to convert their religion from one to another has to give everything in writing to the district magistrate at least 2 months in advance. The government will prepare a format for the application and an individual has to fill that form and need to submit it. However, under the new law, it would be the responsibility of the person who is converting his or her religion to prove it that it is not taking place with any force or misrepresentation.